In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of 7 Days to Die on Alpha 18 Season 2. Now, originally I said we were going to be doing some questing and then I'd be building in between. Now I'm still going to keep building after, later part of the day and all night. And the base is about 70% done. I am combining two of Jawoodle's builds to take care of screamers, not deal with a horde, just screamers and those random zombies that come to the base. And it's coming along, and hopefully next episode I'll be able to give you a preview or maybe a complete. But I want to go through a POI that I have not ever run through before. Now, I've been in the Coliseum back in early Alpha 17 with Bloodstalker when I was doing a co-op series with him, but I have not seen it in 2018, so this should be interesting. Now, the reason I'm here is because it turns out that every one of my quests, if you look, they're exactly the same meters away. They're all for the same apartment building. Now that's great for me because I need springs, and that apartment building's amazing for harvesting springs. It's not amazing for providing you guys content because I don't think you guys want to watch me go through it 3 or 4 times in a row. I did some research on 7 Days to Die, and it appears, is there a proper way in here? I think all these are locked, right? We're gonna walk around and see if there's a proper way in. So I did some research, and there is skyscrapers that are in the normal game. And I've noticed that this world doesn't have any. I then went and started creating some more worlds using different names, even as far as going with just flat out numbers. And I couldn't get a skyscraper in any of the worlds. None of the worlds were coming up with any type of skyscrapers. Big cities, yes, but no skyscrapers. And I was like, okay, this doesn't make sense. So I looked that up on the forums, and it turns out that there is some kind of bug with random generated worlds where the stability of skyscrapers is borked. Let's just put it that way, it's borked. And I guess it doesn't always happen, but it can happen. I'm not going to go all the way around forever. Okay, we're just going to break in here real quick. Let me get my universal tool out. Wakey, wakey. I'm coming in and I'm taking names. I thought about building over here because it's a good flat piece of land, but it's a giant POI, and I'm afraid that that'll cause issues come some update or something. But yeah, there's an issue in randomly generated worlds in the POIs. I believe that pre-gen 1, 2, and 3, the ones that the Fun Pimps have gone through and I believe tweaked or cleaned up, don't have these issues. So they will have skyscrapers in them. But like if I use my my YouTube name, which seems to make some interesting worlds, how I combine it with spaces and that type of stuff, there will not be a, ooh, hello. How many zombies can I see from back here? Because I can snipe these zombies. But there won't be any skyscrapers in them because they've been turned off. Now, why is that a problem? Well, one, oops, we don't get the large crack-a-book. We don't get Desan Tower, and okay, I have a few rounds of hollow point in here. We'll finish using those up. Yeah, we don't have the Desan Tower. We don't have the big crack-a-book. But when I'm enjoying the questing, ooh, that guy just popped in. That football player wasn't where he spawned in as I got closer to the wall. Which I'm not. Jeez, I just ripped a hole in the earth. Okay. But yeah, we're not going to get those POIs. There was oil. Oh, okay. I thought it was the bird's nest I was searching. There's oil in a bird's nest? What the F? But yeah, we're not going to get those POIs. But when it comes to questing, there are 10 POIs that are considered level 4 or tier 4 quests. And then there's only 5, if I remember correctly, that are considered tier 5 quests, or it might be 7. Hold on one second. Yes, it was 7. So you have the hospital, the apartment building, and the 2 factories. The other 3 are skyscrapers. So I was going and trying to get tier 5 quests, and every time I did, it's turning out to being the same few POIs. Those lights right there, once again, good. But I'm interested, if I wrench those lights, what type of resources can I get? We're going to go check that in a moment, but we're going to clear the top portion of this and then go downstairs. But I was like, okay, well, I can't get those POIs, and I know how to add them in, but there is a possibility that it'll bug the world. And if they start to crash, no matter how good your machine is, it can bog it down for like 15 minutes while the stability of the world is recalculated as the building collapses. And if you've ever seen one of those videos of somebody, Ja Woodle did it as well, blowing up Deshaun Tower, it can take several different streaming sessions to finally have that building collapse completely, because it'll just collapse a little bit each time you log back in, and every time you're near it, it's going to bog down your game. So it can be an issue. It's a stability issue, and it is an overall game breaking issue almost. I'm going to unlock these safes real quick, or actually break them open. I'll be back in a second. Well, all the noise I was making seems to have attracted a few individuals. All right, let's reload my regular ammo. The hollow point ammo is really nice, but I really want to get into doing the armor piercing ammo. That'll be my bread and butter, hopefully. All right, what's in these? Okay, some 9mm. Oh, I mean, I'm happy when it's ammo. Straight ammo is actually not a bad thing. Okay, level 4 machine gun. That'll be nice to sell. That's junk. Actually, take that back. Let me take that, and I could put that on something that I'm going to sell. Like if I have an auger or a chainsaw that I don't need the parts from, I can sell it. Oh, hi, how you doing? Center mass shot takes you down. I love this sniper rifle, it's awesome. Ah, that didn't kill. But that one will. That was an Edgar. He's got more hit points anyways. I'm going to go ahead and wrench these. Where's my wrench? No, don't drop it. Swap it. There we go. But I was able to get those towers into this world, not the actual game world we're playing on right now. I went and made a different copy of the world, and I backed everything up, created this world again, but with the skyscrapers turned on, and it really changed the world, the landscape. Instead of the stadium right here, it's a hospital. Instead of the church right there, there was another building, and the church was over there someplace. There was the construction skyscraper, the one under construction was right over there. And every town, everything was a little different. A lot of the structures were the same, but now there was a smattering. And, I had the big cracker books. I had all the different towers and everything. And it looked good, but when I tried to bring it into this actual game world, where we wouldn't have to restart and the world would stay the same, everything else was fine. But this chunk that I was actively in was borked, meaning the hospital was kind of like halfway into the stadium right here, and the stadium was still here, and I also had the hospital, and then the church was still there, but I think there was a POI actually inside the church itself, almost completely hidden within the church. So it's like, okay, so this isn't feasible, so I had to reload the save because that wasn't going to work. So there's really no way to get that into the world, and I would like to run those. And it was mainly because I was like getting bored of doing the questing, because there was, oh, hey, I mean, I don't use it, but knowledge is knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But I was getting tired of the tier 5 questing being kind of repetitive. And I'm not the only one that has brought that up. And I did find a workaround for it. Now, what that would mean is I have gone into the XML files and modified the actual POIs themselves to indicate that they are instead of being only tier 4, they're tier 5 POIs. So the church, there's a courthouse. I've never even seen the courthouse. I don't even know where the courthouse is. Let's see, it was church, the courthouse. It was like 4 of them that I did. Church, courthouse, and let's make sure I'm not going to bonk my head. I am about to bonk my head. All right, so these just look like, okay, so these are just regular lights. Okay, so these, oh, they're rebar frames I can pick up? Oh, are you, what? Okay, I am glad I can, wait a second here. Oh, that's an amazing, hold on. It's not amazing, but it is very interesting. We're gonna go out one more real quick. I'm just gonna make sure this is stable because I don't wanna feel like, killing myself right now. But yeah, oh no. Oh. Okay, well that hurt. But yeah, if you can get up there safely. I thought I was doing it safely. I kept making sure to add to it. I'm not giving up on this. I want to find this out. We're going to do it right here. Yes, I'm an idiot. I'm going to go back up and do it again. My leg's broken and I'm not, it's going to be broken for a little bit. So, yeah, so I've added some POIs. Oh yeah, there was 2 houses. And I think it's the houses that have the large bunkers. So they're not easy POIs. It's not like I took like a tier 3 2-minute run and I made it into a tier 5 for better rewards. I made sure that they were moderately difficult. Oh, hold on a second. Or longer POIs. And I'm going to do that one more time. There we go. Now I'm stable. That are going to, just to be on the safe side, that are going to be difficult to run through. It's not going to be something simple. Okay, I wanted to see if you can get the lights off of here, but you can't. You can scrap the lights, but you can't pick them up. I wanted to see if I could pick up the lights. Oh. But you can pick up all the rebar, and the lights will just fall to the ground if you don't want to harvest lights. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Okay, well, we now know what those lights are. There's not much to them, but if you're looking for some rebar and some easy components, there you go. I'm going to try to get down before... Oh, okay, the crawler kept going. I was worried about the crawler actually breaking my my stack and making me fall down again. I mean, I already fell down once. I don't need to do it twice. Let's go ahead and grab these resources up real quick. So yeah, I've added a couple more POIs so that when I go to the trader and say, hey, give me a quest, tier 5, it's not going to be the same building over and over again. So that's one I wanted to bring up. It's actually not bad just doing this. You just break it down and then come down here and scrap it. Now you'll miss out on the electrical component. So if you want to scrap the lights, then don't do that. But if you just wanted to take apart the I guess the basic iron out of it, you could do it. I wonder if it'd be possible to support the structure and collect all the rebar without it crashing down. Possibly. I'm not going to say definitively yes or no, because that'd be kind of, it would be a long, difficult process that I don't know would actually be worth it in the end. I don't want to go home yet. I'll just deal with the fact that I got a broken leg. I mean, it's not that bad. Actually, I've got the supplies. I can probably make a splint. Oh yeah, no problems. Craft it. You know what? I'm going to be smart. I'm going to craft another splint. Just because, I'm not dumb. Well, I'm dumb enough to get my leg broken. Let's just be honest about that, but... I'll just scrap that. I don't think I'm going to keep. I'll hold on to the brass. Let's see, the knuckles can be a scrap. Put those in there. Anything else I can scrap? You know, I don't need to keep that, so put that there. Use. Alright, now I can move normally. Oh! It looks like people are trying to come out and play, huh? Let's go in and find them. Now, there's going to be a lot of football players. They are no joke. They have hard heads. They are always running. Oh. Double tap. Come on, stick. Put that head back up there for me. I saw him center mash just to make sure I hit. Nice. All right, so we already got the good loot. Now it's just kind of, let's go through the lockers and see if there's anything else interesting in here. I'm not sure if there is, but I could actually use the dirty water right now. I know, I can go get snowballs galore. I've got an auger, which I need to do anyways. I want to have like 1,000 snowballs tucked away, but I didn't want to do it today. So if you guys have any questions, if you want to know how I did it, the first thing I'm going to tell you to do before you even think about doing it is make sure you back up your world. I bugged my world out a couple times when I was just messing around and testing it out, and fortunately I had it backed up so I could restore it really easy. But if I didn't, I'd be crying in my Cheerios right now because I would have lost the world and had to start all over again. So if you are considering even at all, that glass was hard to see. If you are considering it at all, make sure that that you back up your world and look online. There's some good guides out there on how to do this kind of stuff. But in the end, I don't think it's worth it right now until the fun pimps tell us that they fix the worlds. I wish they would get the worlds fixed though. I don't think it's fair that if you want to play a randomly generated world that that you're not able to have skyscrapers. And I mean, I know they've got a lot of stuff on their plate. I'm not really complaining about the fun pimps not doing anything. I just wish they would let us know if it's yeah, we acknowledge this is an issue and we are looking into ways to fix it. And we'll let you know, at least something to let us know that, yeah, we've identified this as an issue and it's going to be addressed. If they said that, I'd be more than happy. At least that way I know that, yeah, you know, it is an issue and they know that it's an issue. No room in queue. Okay. The football helmets be worth selling now. All right. I think the rest of them are just concessions. But I can get some dukes out of them, and I don't think I see anything interesting in there to make me want to go in. I'll go for dukes, but everything else just looks like a standard house, so it's not really my cup of tea at this moment. Another locker room. All right. Any football players left in here? No. Ooh, but I got some ammo. Oh, I found a pistol in the toilet. That's kind of rare now. It used to be one of those things that you would see all the time, but you know, if I'm throwing the leather away and I'm throwing the cloth away, why am I even scrapping this stuff down? It's not like I'm getting experience for scrapping, so why am I even keeping it? You know, there are actually a lot of TVs in here. Maybe I should scrap those TVs real quick. Oh, beer recipe. Thank you. That's a good thing. I know I haven't made any beer, but you know, having the recipe is almost as nice. Beer's not one of the. I mean, I would probably use beer in an emergency if I'm running for my life from the horde, and it was the only thing. Oh, nice. 2 seeds in the same trash can. You know, seeds are a rare item, and to have 2 in this, in the same trash can is actually interesting. And with my high scrap skill, this is just like instant. Plastic, electrical. Man, these things are really good. Jesus. Especially when I can hit them with just a single hit. This is speed wrenching for the. Oh, I missed. I was gonna try to do a speed wrenching run real quick. How many wrenchings can I do going down the wall in less than 30 seconds? That's pretty fast. I mean, if you're just getting into the electrical side of the game, you know, making your own turrets and that type of stuff, or you need plastic for making arrows. The steel arrows take plastic now. This place is actually a gold mine. Out of stamina. No, say it ain't so. Actually, there was TVs in here. I saw a couple on the wall. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're just coming over here and all you're going to do is just get the TVs, that can make this whole run into here just worth it. And there's actually more TVs upstairs in the announcer studio upstairs that I didn't even get. Give me my stamina back. Okay, don't get sick. Don't get sick. Sweet. I was kind of shy on that, so I'm going to double down on it. I know there's still more stuff in here I can search, but I just want to get the TVs. And I will move on to another POI that I've never been in before. There's 2. The one, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, and the other would be doggos. And I've never seen either one of them, you know, the inside of them, so I'm kind of interested to see what's in there. All right. So, whoops. What did that net us? Okay, that, just for the polymers itself, was an amazing run. Let's see, I think it's 11. And dump everything that I can, which actually wasn't much. You know, get rid of the paper. Scrap the glasses, they're not worth it. The helmet repaired. Both helmets repaired are definitely worth it. Blueberry seed. No, I'm not using blueberries. Corn and yucca are actually things that I actually am using. Scrap those. Drop that. Trying to do a quick inventory management just to get a. There we go. Now I've got a little bit of stuff to take with me. I can manage it. All right. But yeah, so I did kind of. I'm not changing the way the game plays. I'm just adding more POIs to allow us to explore different places. And it is true that some of these locations might show up occasionally as tier 3 or tier 4 quests, but I'm almost always seeing tier 5 quests, and you know, it's all the same location, and I don't want to bore the hell out of you guys. So I decided, oh, hey, here's doggos. All right, never been into doggos before. We are going to do doggos, and I can wrench the cars, but I'm going to come back later to get the cars. Am I keeping the feathers? I don't know what I'm keeping feathers for, to be honest. I've got a lot of feathers, and I don't even need the feathers, to be honest. All right, there we go. But yeah, I just wanted to, expand our horizons, because I was, I did that whole run around the world trying to find other traders, hoping to, maybe I have seen this place. I think I saw a cage go through this building one time. I think. I'm not sure. Alrighty, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and use it real quick. Use it again. Didn't complete it. I already knew it. That bug's still in the game. But yeah, so I just wanted to expand our horizons, give us other places so that when I say, hey, I'm going to go do a quest, it's not like, oh, great, we're going into the same place and you're going to wrench every single bed in there. And actually, that's exactly what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to run through the both. They're all three are fetches right now, which means I could just, you know, pull up, grab the items, and finish the quest in just a few minutes. And that's not what I want to do. I really want to wrench all the beds. That's the big thing. Beds and TVs when I'm in there for plastic and electrical components and springs, of course. And since that's what I want to do, it's going to be a slow run for you guys and a POI that you've spent more than enough time in with me. So if I get, you know, the church or the two houses, and I've seen people go through the houses, but I personally have not gone through the houses yet. I think that would be kind of interesting. At least it'd be something new, right? Doggo! More dogs. Dumb dogs. He ran right into my gunfire. Ooh, nice, thank you. Places some of the ammo I've used today. Just to save time, I'm gonna use the axe since it was already out. Any more dogs? Now, they usually growl before they do anything, so hopefully that warns. That's a good warning. Okay, cool. See if there's anybody hidden on the floor over there. Now, my jumping up should have turned them on or woken them up, but just to be on the safe side. Glue's still useful. Well, I mean, glue's always useful. I can also make glue pretty easy right now. But, you know, it costs bones, so it's worth... I should have this way. It's still worth looting it, because I don't want to waste the bones to make it. My leg is actually still hurt, so... Oh, hello. Oh, darn it. Zoom first, then shoot. Sneak attack bonus. See, that's, you know, even though the agility tree is where the increased sneak attack bonus is, I think that if you're going to go sniper like this, having the sneak attack bonus is really useful. Because most times you are attacking enemies, you can sneak, your attacks could be sneak attacks, and why give up that extra damage? What is that? Look like trash. It's gonna make it difficult to get, huh? Yeah, it's like, it's there, but it's so flat that I couldn't get it. It was weird. Ooh, trophy, okay. Brass is brass. Yeah, I woke you up. Oh, dog coming in. Come on, doggy. They must be in this room over here. Show me that pretty face so I can blow it off real quick. Alright, make sure I didn't miss anything out here. Oh, actually, medical supplies could be useful. That's about it in here, unfortunately. Ammo pouches. Ammo stash. Nice. Okay. Nothing. There was a loose wall board over here, I think. There it is. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. I already know it. Figured I'd go back in for it. There's one on this wall over here too, I saw. Suitcase with nothing special in it. Alright, I'm awaiting the attack of the birds. Oh, another ammo pile. Man, hoping for 7.62, but that works too. Come on. This is just... Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look how high. What is the dog doing out there? WTF? Okay. Like that dog was flying or something. I'm flying, I'm flying. I mean, the vultures are basically flying dogs, which is probably why we hate them so much. Because it basically is a flying dog and, you know, relentless. If you're riding through the wasteland, if you even have a tiny little scratch, those things will follow you forever, trying to kill you. Even when you're full of health, they'll still come after you. Which I thought they couldn't do that, but... Alright, 2 shotgun messiahs up here. Nice. I think it's random what can be up here, but I'm going to say that, hey, this was a real nice... Scrap. Ugh, even worse. Oh well. Not always going to be roses, right? Can I fall in here? Sweet. Makes it easy to get back out to the front without re-hurting my leg. Awesome. Now, do I have... Actually, I have time. There's another POI. I can't remember the name of it, but I've never been in it. Now, that one I did remember when I was about halfway through. I was pretty sure I remembered watching Cage go through it. But I'm almost certain I don't think I've ever watched anybody go through this POI yet. I've seen them run by it, but I've never seen anybody go in it. I don't even have a clue what it is. Oh, it's a cabinet store. Okay. This might be a good POI like in the beginning of the game. If you're if you've spawned in a new world and you find that you have a city, if you see this place, this might be a good place to set up as your initial loot area at that first night. Because if it's cabinets, that means it's all going to be food. And there's a lot of good things that come from cabinets that could be very useful. Let's go ahead and just use that real quick. Scrap that. Put it away. I think there's a zombie in that building over there. I'm gonna leave him alone. If he comes out and starts causing me a... Oh, hello. And start causing me a problem, then I'll kill him. But if he stays there and out of my way, I'll leave him alone this time. He's not worth my bullet. How about that? Okay. There's something big in that. Oh, yeah. Because he's breaking down that door really quick. And instantly gets a headshot. Oh. Now, I've seen people say these things are useless for crafting. Unless you're trying to make this kind of stuff, I guess they're right, it would be useless. But what do they wrench? Ooh, getting springs out of it? Forged iron and springs? They're useful for that at least. I know I've seen a couple of these. There's a couple POIs that have them in the garages. I'm just going to go ahead and wrench them for the supplies. Because that's 8 grenades right there already. The springs for... Ooh, hello. This is also a good... See, I was looking at it more, hey, the cabinets would be good for food and stuff. Speaking of the devil. Hello, Mr. Biker. How you doing? Actually, thank you for making me look up here. I never would have seen this, I don't think. Might as well. But yeah, I was thinking of it as cabinets for food and stuff in the beginning. Oh, actually, workbench is nice. See? Now, this is one of the things that like I said in my other video. This is something there you want to wrench to right about there. Get as much out of it that you can without destroying it, and then you can come back and keep it as a loot container. I did not expect to see that face. I almost jumped. Like, well, what the hell is this face doing here? Oh, that was good. But yeah, this is one of those POIs that I'd never considered, and I'm looking at it. This could be an early game, you know, initial night, or even all the way to the first 7 days with 12. Oh yeah, with those walls. Oh yeah, this would make a good 7-day 7-day horde base area. You know, if you don't have anything better with the good loot possibilities. I punched him right through the floor. Yeah, but with he's still alive. I already know that, right? Oh, and that's the actual seed. I haven't planted any cotton. I haven't found a use for where I needed to do, because I haven't had to make any clothing. Or if I've needed cloth, I've had it from other sources. So I'm just going to drop that. Minimal amounts of that. Even though I am collecting them, it's minimal amounts. That, you know, just a few. Oh, dude, your head just went splat. Okay, is there a further upstairs, or... there looks like there might be. So maybe this is one of those POIs that, maybe like a tier 1 or a tier 2 maybe, that I never got given, so... Yeah, but I could see using this as a initial horde base. Or the initial night in the game base type thing. Oh, stupid birds. Look at that, you know. Dogs with wings. That's what they are. Dogs with wings. Come on, I know you're up here. Oh, I brought it back down on him. But he wasn't dead. I hate you. Give me the bones. I'm not dropping back down there. I'm coming toward the end of the place. I don't want to drop back down now. But let me check. Ah, there was something. Not worth it. I'm being picky with my loot today. I know normally I'm not this picky, but I'm being picky with my loot today. So yeah, the next time I start a world, I think I'm going to look for this as a this is, you know, the top of this would be a good place to set up the first few nights, possibly through the first horde. Good loot, a lot of good stuff. If you can get a wrench early in the game, there's good loot up here. There's good wrenching that can be had from up here. It gives you a nice flat roof to set up on for that first few nights. You have a ready light source. This could be your protection from vultures. You can put a door on here, and then there you got a simple. I mean, it's not the, it's not the strongest shelter, but for an initial free shelter, I'll use it. I won't turn it down. And on that first, that very first day, it's not going to have harder zombies in it, so it should be easily done in the first day or two. Okay, not bad loot too. Yeah, I mean, I've said that I've always liked the one apartment building, or as one of my favorite places to set up an initial base. But I think this place right here just took that #1 spot away. Yeah, this is a nice place that I would suggest hitting early in your playthrough, especially if you're looking for places to wrench some good stuff. Watch out for the for all the birds. And there's a couple things up there I didn't wrench, I know. I'm not going to get it all, but I mean, it's got some spikes in here already, which can help protect you from wandering zombies. Let's check these real quick. Oh, I already have one, so it'll stack. I'm going to grab it. What is that? Okay, just a trash item on the ground. Oh, man. It's got one of the big... sometimes you can get... There we go. See, sometimes you can get brass off those, sometimes you can't. Brass, brass, brass. Okay. What am I pooping out? Short iron pipes. Okay. There's another fitting up there I could probably reach, but I don't know if it's worth it to run up there. And, you know, I don't need any more rotted flesh. There's a couple recipes, I mean, gross food recipes that use them. But I can always get this up, but I'm not doing any more farms right now. So I could wrench. It's weird. Part of it lets me wrench. Sometimes the wrenching, the hitbox to do wrenching, kind of like the, it's scrap, it'll go straight to brass. Like you're hitting the refrigerator, trying to loot the refrigerator, the hitbox is kind of odd sometimes. And I'm wondering if that's another representation of a bigger problem that's going on that hasn't been addressed yet. What did I drop? Leather, okay. I've got more than enough leather. Oh, these lamps. Oh, I thought they gave you brass. Maybe it's only sometimes they give you brass? Let's go ahead and use that. Oh, I'm infectionated. I didn't even notice I had the infection. Ooh, I got the heebie-jeebies. I'll take care of that when I get home. I've got more than enough honey at the house. Actually, I might have something on my bike. Let me check real quick. And I picked up on today's run, and no. Okay, well, I can go home and get rid of the infection. But I'm going to call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been 7 Days to Die on Alpha 18 Season 2. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.